Hi, my beautiful friends. My name is Jacqueline Rose, and I do not think it's a coincidence that you're here. I think you're meant to be here. So if this message resonates with you, please click like and subscribe to my channel. This channel is about everything spiritual and much, much more. So today I want to talk about a topic that I've been hearing a lot about, and I was in my car and I was thinking about it, and I was like, I got to get this out on video. So it's not giving a shit what people think about you. This is something that I think I've always kind of embodied, but I get it. The thing that clicked for me the most was this this concept as everybody that you meet in life comes up with a different version of you. And that's including the people at the convenience store, the grocery store, your friends, your family. They all come up with a concept of who they think you are, right? So there are thousands and thousands of concepts that people have created about you. You cannot control that. There is nothing that you can control about any of that. So why waste time trying to control what people think? That's like you're trying to control an imagination of yourself in somebody else's head. That's like, it's literally spinning your wheels. You're never, ever, ever going to be able to control what everybody thinks about you. And who gives a shit what people think about you? Okay, I embody it, right? I have to embody it to be able to be visual on social media anyways, right? I have to really show up as me if I'm talking on camera or if I'm talking to you on person. And how I was able to embody that is I know who I am at my core. So if people think I'm being showy or I'm trying to get attention or I'm being too sexy or whatever their version in their head, their thoughts are, that has nothing, 0% to do with me, because that comes from the version that they've come up with. And that also can, especially if it's negative, can be projection. And since I know that I projected all the time in the past on people, I know that's what people are doing to me. And that's their own shit. That's not me. So if I show up with integrity, and that is something when you, I hate to say, but when you become more conscious, when you level the fuck up in your life, you really have to look at your integrity. And that's when people aren't looking. Okay? That's in all cases. You have to look at your integrity. Your integrity levels the fuck up. And when I know that I'm doing everything with love and compassion, and I'm not trying to be showy, and I'm just being me, then if somebody thinks something about me, my family member, whatever, it has nothing to do with me, man. And so that's how I embody it. I show up as me every day. But if you're not secure with who you are, then you're going to care about what other people think about you, is what I encountered. That's my personal experience. When I used to really care what people think, or I would try to have this perfect house or come off perfect all the time, it was because I was trying to almost cover up all the dysfunction that I had. So I'd be like, well, what do they think about me? But I'm not trying to cover up anything anymore. I mean, we all have secrets in our lives. We all have things that we don't tell everybody. But for the most part, I'm pretty much an open book. I think that's my superpower. Also, what helped me not give a fuck what people thought, give a shit, whatever, is that I know that I'm really unique. Like, there's nobody made like Jacqueline. Nobody out there made like me. And as much as like there were so many people out there that I wish I had their car, their house, or whatever. In some sense, I don't wish that, because I love everything that I have in my own. I'm really, really grateful for everything that I have in my life. And I wasn't always. I had the same shit and I was not always grateful for it. And now I'm really grateful. And I'm really grateful and proud of the woman that I have become, the character that I play in this human body, this meat suit. I'm really, really proud of that person. I've come a long way and I've worked really hard, and I'm super fucking unique. I am. And I believe in myself, and I believe that I'm cool as shit. If you don't believe that in yourself, then you're gonna care what other people think. Like, I think I'm cool. I think I'm a badass fucking bitch. I'm not saying that other people aren't badass bitches. Hell, that's what I want to help other people embody, their fucking bad bitch self, right? Bad bitch, bad male, whatever. I just use bad bitch, but I want to help people embody that. I want to give people what I feel. When I had this awakening process happen to me, I was just like, in love with life. I was in love with myself. I was in just I embodied something I had never embodied before, and I wanted to give it to everybody else. And once you have that, like, you just like, I know I'm not jealous. I'm not a jealous person. I'm working out of integrity. I'm really trying to do everything with compassion and love. Yes, I get triggered. Yes, I still have an ego. Yes, it comes up, but I see it for what it is and I try to redirect it, or I try to change up my patterns. And so I don't give a fuck what people think about me. And you really shouldn't give a fuck what other people think about you either, because it has nothing to do with you. Now, with that being said, I also do in some ways when it comes to business or the way I perform services. By trade, I do nails. By trade, I do a lot of different things. I'm always, doing something, but I want to show up. But that's where my integrity comes in. Like, I want to show up doing my best possible job. So if I do that and somebody doesn't like it, maybe I care what they think because they're signing a paycheck. Okay. So that's a little different, but, I want to show up at my work, with my friends, with my family, with anybody in any situation. I show up as the same person every single day, and I love that person. And so it doesn't matter what this person or my daddy or my mommy or my whoever thinks about me, because I love me. And I know that I'm a good person, and I know that I'm doing my best. I'm not perfect, but I know. And when you embody that, you don't give two shit what people think about you. You just don't. It's just, I don't know. It's a moment where you're just like, I don't care. Like, it has nothing to do with me. So I wanted to talk about that. I wanted to get that out, and I hope somebody gets something from that. I hope you pull something from this, and there's a seed that's planted that's just like, I'm just going to do me, and I'm going to do it in the most compassionate, loving way. And that means also when I show up, I try not to like talk about people. I try to really embody the person that I want other people to show up for me as. So my integrity is everywhere. Even like, example, even when I go to the gym, I wipe off all my equipment. I wipe off when I do classes. I wipe off all my whites. I wipe off everything. Some people are like, well, people don't do that for you. I show up for the way I want people to treat me. And it doesn't matter if they do or not. I'm going to show up as the same person that I want people to reflect back to me. That's how I do everything. At least I try to do everything. Of course, I'm not a perfect human being, but I try to do everything like that. I do what I want people to do. I try not to talk about people because I don't want people to talk about me behind my back. I try to be loving and compassionate because I want them to be. I'm just, if life is a fucking mirror, then I'm going to be this side of the mirror so life can continue to show up that way with me. That's how I just live my life. And then I just see how life flows and who comes to me. I vibrate high. If that's what us woo-woo people want to say. I vibrate with high integrity. So ask yourself, are you showing up like that all the time? Are you talking about people behind their back? Are you doing the things you need to do in your out reality, wiping down things, being nice, taking back the cart, like everything? You show up 100% in your integrity. And I guarantee you life will show it back to you. That doesn't mean you won't have dips. That's how life is. And it's about riding this wave every single day. But you show up as you because you're unique, you're beautiful, and you are loved. I hope you get something from this. Much love.